Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. I have a ton of stuff to do today. It's all miscellaneous stuff. We were supposed to have rain last night, and that was going to water in the fertilizer that I spread yesterday. I fertilized all of my trees, and I ran the fertilizer on the rest of the lawn up there, thinking it was going to rain last night. That stuff has to be rained in. It did not rain last night. They just took it out of the forecast all of a sudden. It kind of looks like it's going to rain now, but I doubt it. So I have to set up the sprinkler and sprinkle that entire thing. I also need to go out. I checked around the shed yesterday, and the weeds are getting pretty bad on the side of the shed. I have to go spray that. I have to go do my touch-up spray on the path that I made down there. It is really nice down there. I'll show you the path while I'm down there. I have to throw this ball for Izzy pretty much all day. She has endless energy. And as I was watering the plants that still need to get in the ground, I found yellow foxtail growing in among them. That's yellow foxtail. I don't think there's a whole bunch of them. Here's one right here. So what I'm going to do here is try to get the foxtail out of here, and then I'm going to hedge all this other grass. This can't go in for another, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. I have the whole area killed back. I'll show you that while I'm throwing. And I went and picked up the pipes yesterday in town. There's going to be a pipe coming down that's going to catch the rainwater off the roof. It's going to go down a chain and into some kind of a bucket or something. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to go into. Then it's going to go down through a pipe. It's going to connect with the gray water pipe, and all of the water is going to go down across the road and into a catchment pond. That's going to be a real interesting project. And that foul manna grass is going to be planted in there, but I have probably a week or two before I can get to that. So I'm going to have to cut this grass so it doesn't require so much water. But the first thing that needs to be done is the spraying, and that's going to include this area. We'll take a quick look at the split-beard blue stem. I think I planted this 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and it is doing fantastic. I'll have to get in here and kill any foxtail that's growing up along it, but other than that, it's doing really nice. Can't wait to see what that stuff looks like in the fall. And I have a resprouting tree that I'm going to have to take care of. Look at how big that thing is. I just cut that tree down, what was that? It was probably 3-4 weeks ago, and already we got this replacement coming out of the side. All right, let's get to spraying. Zinnias are looking awesome. Pretty soon I won't have to water these anymore. They're getting to the point where they're shading the ground, and it's cooling off a bit. One more throw for this dog. Get the ball. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay, I've never done this before, but I know that yellow foxtail does not have massive roots. So let's just try yanking it out right by the root. Put the dirt back. And our fallow manna grass should be just fine. We'll dispose of this properly in the fire pit because it has a seed head and we don't want that spreading anywhere. Okay, I got this area completely sprayed, and for those of you who are new to the channel, what I'm doing, I need to kill back all the weeds and stuff in this area, and you got to do it several times. The more times the merrier. What you want to do is get rid of all the old weed seeds in the area before planting the new grass. This is going to get prairie grass planted here, blue grama, and the road, this right here is going to be a road arcing down to our new shed or new wood shop down here. That's just going to get turf grass planted on it, but this will be prairie grass, and along the edge here we're going to plant Indian grass, big blue stem and little blue stem, just to block the view from the neighbors and stuff. So this is going to be a really beautiful natural area at some point. But I got to get rid of the pigweed seeds, the yellow foxtail seeds, and even the grasses here are weedy grasses. So with this stuff sprayed, I have to go water the ditch garden. Then I'm going to set up the hose and the sprinkler. I put that fertilizer down yesterday and it's got to be watered in. So I'm going to water all the way from the far end, all the way up to here. And then I'm going to put the sprinkler in here. This stuff should be rain fast by then. And the added water is going to make the stuff here die quicker, and it'll probably get some other stuff to sprout, and I'll kill that back. I have, about 2 weeks, I think, before I gotta plant the blue grama. So the more stuff I can kill between now and then, the merrier. We have 16 to 20 mile an hour winds, and I can't even reach this sand drop seed. But it's looking pretty good. This is the most drought resistant of all the prairie grasses, so it should be good until tomorrow. Get the rest of this stuff watered. You could see all of my wildflower sprouts. There is a ton of them. Not sure what they are, but from about that rock right there all the way down to the T-posts, there's a lot less seeds. There's a ton of seeds going that way. This should look really, really cool. All right, all 300 feet of the ditch is watered. Now I gotta go get that hose. I have a 250-foot hose over there. Well, it's two hoses combined. But while I'm here, I gotta pick up some hay because the horses on the upper pasture are running out of grass. Okay, now we'll pick up the hose and get this sprinkler set up way at the end up there. I got up here and the horses had about a ½ inch of nasty water in there. So I dumped that out, and I'm gonna let this fill at least halfway, but until then, I can pull my hose out of here. I'm gonna start watering right over there and then work my way all the way down. Okay, I got the water started. I'm gonna move that in about a half hour. I think I'm gonna go 45 minutes in each spot. So the next thing to do is to go spray over by the shed. As soon as I throw this ball about 20 times for the dog. I'll do that while I'm mixing up the spray. Okay, I got my juice mixed up, and according to my list, I gotta spray around the shed there. I gotta do the touch-up spray along the trail down there, and I have to do some lopping and tortonizing on the resprouting trees. I was hoping to get done by noon, but it's about 11:30 right now, so that's just not gonna happen, so I better get moving. Okay, I went through here just a little bit ago with my loppers and torton, and I cut out maybe 30 little trees. This is an example. You have to cut these out. These will be growing around, this one is probably on like a 1-inch little stump, and you cut these off and put a little drop of torton on the new tiny little stump that you made, and that should kill it for good. If you don't keep doing that, the woods will grow back and you'll have a mess. This is starting to be a really nice oak savanna, and I got to keep it that way. Once I get all the resprouting trees done, it should be real easy to maintain because it's only going to get new trees from seeds then. I planted some strawberry popcorn, and it's here. This is one right here. That's one right there, that's another one, that's one over there, and that's one up there. They have this like dark red stem, so it's kind of easy to tell them apart. I weeded that area up there, and I'm going to have to get in and weed this at least once, and then I can probably just leave it alone. All this is going to be is kind of an accent. That stuff will get 4 or 5 feet tall and have tiny little ears of corn. It's just kind of my homage to man and nature. Here's an example of the resprouting trees. You can see there's a little, that's not much more than a 1/2 inch, and it's got this tree, and this tree resprouting from it. I'll come through, cut all 3 of those out, put a drop of torton on the ends, and that should get rid of them for good. Same thing with that one. There's tons of them everywhere. I came through here with the brush whacker with a saw blade on it and cut out all the little trees and planted all this grass. Now I got to go back and make sure all the trees die completely, and sooner or later we're going to have an oak savanna again here. Alright, we'll take a walk down my trail. See, this is what I got to do here. I got to come in here and kill any grass that's growing on the trail that I've made. Then I can start refining the trail. You can see up in here the stuff I just killed. Those are raspberries. Raspberries get taken out as well. And as soon as this place is completely done, I'm going to let it renaturalize, and then raspberries will be allowed to grow again. But not now. You could see no trees in there. It's all grasses. Give you a quick look at what I'm going to do with this trail. Alright, this is the edge of the bluff here. What I'm going to do is try digging straight down and then move that earth over to this side, get this nice and leveled off, and hopefully expose more of that bluff. So we got the rock here, we got it here, so I'll do the same thing here, and then I'll connect the two, and there's actually another one over here. So that's where I'm going to start, and then I'll connect all that together, and then I will cut the side and make a nice level trail going over to the other side over there. Alright, I'll show you that corn up there, and then I got to get out of this heat for a little bit. Okay, there's the stump. I cut that stuff out and then put torton on it. And here's that patch that I killed back and planted corn. Now, it kind of looked more like this. There was a lot of grasses and stuff growing in here. So I think I pulled one out right here. I think I'll go pop some more seed in there. This whole area is going to get watered as soon as that sprinkler makes its way down here, which may be, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock. I'm moving it every 45 minutes. Actually, the first 3 moves were about an hour, but I'm going to try to stay on it. Otherwise, I won't get this done today. So I'm hoping to get that sprinkler down here, and when I do, I'll sprinkle this stuff really well as well. Okay, the sun is down, and the dog and I just moved the sprinkler for the last time. Trying to see what it's all going to hit here. It's not quite hitting the corn, but I want it to go all the way to the road, and it's set pretty much at max right now. It is hitting the split-beard blue stem a little bit, which is good. I don't know, it might wash down in there, but that's not really all that important. I'm going to be moving this all day tomorrow as well, and I'll get to the end of the lawn that way, and I'll water the ditch with this tomorrow as well. It's supposed to rain in 5 days, but I've heard that before. They said that last week, and we never got the rain. So I went out and fertilized, and here I am watering that fertilizer in. But all the plants really can use the water, so I'll just water all the way down, and then take this sprinkler off and get back to my normal spraying. Also tomorrow, ooh, I better run. Woohoo! Oh, got it a little bit. I got the camera a little bit wet trying to get over here. Also tomorrow, I'm going to be finishing up the ceiling in the breezeway project. And if you've been following, I bought all of the lumber for that partition wall in there. I'm hoping to get all the lumber for that cut tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it all assembled or not, but I'll give it a try. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.